Most people think they're doing okay with money. Not rich, but not struggling either. But the reality? The numbers tell a very different story. Because when you actually look at the data, it's not just surprising. It's shocking. Let's start with this. A huge percentage of people have less than $1,000 in savings. That means one unexpected expense could completely disrupt their life. And it gets worse. Many people are living paycheck to paycheck, which means there's no room for mistakes. Now let's talk about debt, because this is where things get serious. The average person carries thousands in debt. Credit cards, loans, payments, and the interest, that's where most of the damage happens. Because interest doesn't just add up, it compounds. Now here's another stat. Most people don't invest consistently, which means their money isn't working for them. And without investing, growth becomes very slow. Now combine that with rising costs, and things get even tighter. Income grows slowly, but expenses grow faster. And this creates a gap, a financial pressure that builds over time. Now here's what's interesting. Most people know this, but don't act on it, because change feels uncomfortable, and comfort keeps people stuck, even when the numbers don't make sense. Because once you truly understand these stats, you can't ignore them anymore. At some point, the numbers stop being just statistics and start becoming a reflection of reality. You begin to see how small habits create long-term outcomes and how everyday decisions slowly shape your financial future. You realize that most people are not struggling because they lack opportunity, but because they lack awareness and consistency. The patterns are predictable. Spend more than you earn, avoid investing, rely on debt, and over time, the system starts working against you. But the opposite is also true. When you become aware of these patterns, you gain the ability to change them. You start questioning your habits. You start thinking long-term. You start making decisions that may feel small in the moment, but have a massive impact over time. And that's where the real shift happens. Because financial improvement is not about one big decision. It's about small, repeated actions that move you in a different direction. Saving a little more, spending a little smarter, investing consistently, avoiding unnecessary debt. Individually, these actions seem simple, but together, they completely change your trajectory. And that's what most people underestimate. They see the statistics and feel discouraged. But those same numbers can also be a wake-up call, a reminder that change is possible if you're willing to act differently. So the question is not whether these stats are true. The question is, are you going to be part of them? Or are you going to move in a different direction?